Hey everybody, welcome back to House Cinder here on A Game of Thrones on Crusader Kings 3. We are going to go ahead and touch on a few things at the beginning of this episode. As you can see now, this is all white. Um, the colonization thing, I guess, kind of broke. I'm not clicking this mainly for the fact that the ruler of that land is naked, and I don't want to have to blur it out every single time I click it. So, yeah. Anyway, I went through at the end of last episode and I went to every single piece of wilderness and I took it away from every single person that was trying to go to war for them. Um, from what I noticed is her, it seemed like her, I think it was considered vassals, or not even vassals, but like peasants or something, were raising up and taking the lands. They were colonizing everything, and it all had her logo, or her, I guess not logo, her coat of arms. So what I did was I went ahead and went back, took them all, took all of her land back for her, for the wilderness, and I did that on every location on the map. Everywhere is now just wilderness again. And even over here, this was all wilderness. Now, there has been a couple castles that have been built. And again, I'm not going to click on them because it would send it off into, having her pop over here. And I really don't want to blur it 50 times. So what I'm going to do is, it doesn't seem game breaking to me. It is a little inconvenient, but there's really not that much land left for me to watch be taken. I have all of the lower part of Valyria, sure. But these upper pieces here, there's only four left up here, or five left up here. So Manteris is most likely going to take this one. They're probably going to take this one. Either Volantis or the Howling Bog is going to take Velikar here. Draconis is a ruin, so we don't have to worry about that. And this little section here will be taken either by Manteris or what was the wait, who holds this land now? The Khalasar of no. Oh, okay. They actually went ahead and formed the kingdom, and they've expanded, a little bit here, but they are fighting for Volantis, I'm guessing, decently. Yeah. Yeah, they are fighting actually right now. But yeah, they will most likely take these last couple pieces. The ruins are fine. Those are still under the warden of the ruins. It did give him a person, at least he's invisible. But he is 8,000 years old, so that's fine. He's not going to die. But for her, she is, I'll click it here just to show you. I will blur it out. But her heir is lead Karaged of Balam, which is house. Where are you even at? Where are you located? You're down here. So this is her heir. And he does not hold anything. That is a castle realm that I cannot take away. Actually, maybe if I gave that piece of land, there's a couple things that I could do to, like this castle holding here, this castle holding here. It's in her wilderness. Um, what I'll probably end up doing is going through and just giving any of the castles away to land. Just give them out of her land, give them away. That way I don't have to worry about any issues there. But the thing with her is she's 31 years old, and I have no idea how long she will live. If she lives for, you know, 6,000 years, well, I won't this playthrough won't last 6,000 years. I don't even know if they can even make it that far. But either way, that's kind of the point here. I just wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way. Then another little thing is anybody who tries to claim underneath here, I will just pull out. I will just take them away. Either switch over to her character and kill them, or take the land back, or something along those lines. Because down here, nobody's going to be taking this land. And if anybody takes this land that's not from these two, unless we can do a story, like how the Howling Bog here, this most likely was the same idea. Um, Somebody just claimed this land, took it from her. But what I'm thinking, since it is a settlement, if one person takes a piece like this and then somebody else comes, an adventurer takes this, because in reality, that's what we did. We did the same thing. We went from Volantis and walked out, claimed one piece of land. Now, the Howling Bogs is pretty dangerous still, if I'm not mistaken. They have hide tents. I would imagine this is still pretty dangerous. But so basically what I'm thinking is anybody who wants to try to take this land, if they're an adventurer like this, where they just randomly take a piece of land and they start with a very small settlement, I'm not going to worry too much about them. They're exactly like us. Now, if they come down here and start taking 5 or 6 pieces of land as an adventurer, I'm going to step in and take that out. We're not going to have that as part of the story. Though, I do now, getting back to our story, I have been thinking about how we could play this. As you guys can see, and you remember it from last episode, our heir died, Elijah. On top of our heir dying, I think our sister died. Our husband died, and I think that was our main husband, if I'm not mistaken, our main spouse, Chief Gagon. He died, and so did Chief Aldero, or Alderio. They both passed away, and our new chief and husband is Chief Aranos. So what I'm thinking, and since he's not really giving, is he a part of, do I have him on anything? He is helping me with this, which is giving me that, so he won't be sent. What I'm thinking to do is take our heir, Denise Cynder, take her husband, Marion, and then send them to, she is pregnant, send them to with our other daughter, Melis Cynder, and her betrothal, Titos Cynder, and send them all off to an adventurer camp. Send them with, Denise will be the leader of the adventurer camp, and then they're going to go and stay in Volantis up here, kind of where we originally started. As of right now, it is too dangerous for families down here. Plus, I have a plan to potentially get us out from underneath the Lord of Illyria. So right now, he is very weak. Has been raided a couple times, only has 1,800 men. The military size that he can have is well over, I think, 5,000 men. Yeah, it's like just shy of 5,000 men. The reason why what I'm thinking is if I can have him when Mantaris attacks, which he always does, when Mantaris attacks, I want the children gone. I want them in Volantis. I want them as, and we're not going to send them away now. We're going to send them away as soon as Mantaris attacks. If he raids for slaves. If he doesn't raid for slaves and he raids for, or not even raids, but if he just tries to take Illyria, then we'll have a problem, number one, because then we're going to be under Mantaris. But if he attacks for slaves, I'll send my daughter and basically all of my children away. Her husband, anybody who my kids are betrothed to, I will send them away up here into Volantis, and we'll kind of as a little bit of a role play there. She doesn't want to lose any more children. She's already lost her main heir, her oldest boy. She has lost 2 husbands and a sister. She's tired of loss. Her father died way too young. Her mother died, a decent life. She did die of heart failure. So at least she lived a decent life. But I think that's the storyline we'll go with if she ends up if we get attacked again by Mantaris. So we'll see what we can get there once that happens. As for our religion and culture, our religion here, I'd truly like to maybe just dump it. Maybe try to just form either. Oh God, our legitimacy is dirt in the dirt as well. What I maybe like to do is see if I can get a hold. Yeah, see, 14 Heavenly Wisdoms is a holy site of Illyria. Holy site of Dravathor here is also a holy site. If I can get one of the holy sites, because I have to hold a holy site if I'm not mistaken, correct? Oh, I don't? I have to have a duchy, though. I have to have a lot of piety. Okay. All right, that's not a terrible thing. I don't really want to to leave our faith, because it is the 14 heavenly wisdoms, and it is what this place is all based around. I mean, holy site of Valyria is 14 heavenly wisdoms, and we plan on having the 14 heavenly wisdoms eventually. Oros is also the 14 heavenly wisdoms, if I'm not mistaken. Their main capital should be Smoking Sea Covenant. Never mind. They're Smoking Sea Covenant. Manteris or Martavia has a bunch of crap, and then rebuilding castles and stuff. So that would be fun to actually have that one. Lordship of Illyria is the Covenant in Illyrian. So yeah, I think that's kind of the plan here. We need a lot of piety for that. So we've got some things to do. My sister Valena, she can marry. I think we may actually see if I can't get an alliance out of this. We can't. Okay. She is 30. He is 34 with powerful lungs, which would be. He is lowborn. I kind of just need to start marrying them off. I mean, I don't really have too much of a choice for this. Yeah, they're all just alliance power. This guy, courtier of King Aegon II. I can reach all the way over there? That's kind of nuts. She's spindly and he is powerful lungs. That might, I might get this one and lose this one, or I might get this one and get this one too. For her kids, at least. So, yeah, we'll do this. Even though it is lowborn, she'll lose a little prestige. Honestly, at this point, we need people. Courtiers are, we don't have that many. I don't have the gold to bring anybody in either, which is kind of terrible. But yeah, we don't have a lot of courtiers. So yeah, that's kind of our issue here. We don't, and the worst part is every time I seem to get a son, he dies. Tytos here is the oldest one we have. He will be married to basically anybody and everyone he can possibly marry from our family. He's going to marry, of course, Melee Cynder. And then he will also be marrying our other. I think our best bet there is our sister. Oh, well, she died. Never mind. She was supposed to marry Elijah, and then I was hoping that I could marry her to somebody and then marry their kids to. Oh man. All right, Denise Cynder though. Denise's kids could marry Tytos's kids. I think that might not be a bad idea. So that way we continue to have, at least some good traits, because I think Tytos has a good trait. Yeah, he's quick. He's regal bearing, but he will pretty much not be able to do anything. Our Varix character, Eric's. We need to go ahead and set him as our. We need to set him here as our spy master, because he's better. Our stewardship, Well, actually, we could put her there. She's 16. And what is she doing now? She's my Castellan. Actually, we're going to do that. Yeah. And then we'll reset this and then do this with Overseem Realm. She gives me 2 more Intrigue, which is perfect because that's kind of what we're doing anyway. We'll keep on collect taxes. We're up to 3.7 gold per month, which is better than we've been. It's about the best we've ever been. Now, do we think he'll make it? Probably not. I don't think he'll make it. But we married him to her. Let's follow his okay, so he's actually going to come in here. He's going to come in right here, and he's got to travel through 3 counties. All 3 of those counties are going to probably be 100% danger. Yeah, he basically will avoid every single piece of land, which is nice. Just hopefully he doesn't die in the water. All right, child of my destiny, my daughter Denise has given birth to a daughter. As of right now, the other name that I have, I'm getting low on names, so if you guys can leave me some. Vienna, I don't think we've used this name yet. This is also by Sith Lord. So Tytos and Vienna are both his from Sith Lord. So we'll go ahead and use that one. I'm just kind of wanting to keep an eye on this guy and see if he makes it without dying, honestly. Where's he at? He's almost there. Let's go him to 4 speed. He should be fine along the water. It's usually pretty hard for, you know, most of the time they hire captains and things like that. So as long as you stay in this not so deep water, you'll be all right. Once you cross here, this could be an issue. Because that's a little bit off the coast here. All right, let's down to 3 speed again. All right, this is where I need to be worried. Oh, come on, please don't die. Oh, he stopped. Oh, we're good. Okay. Oh my god. Ugh. Why? Why every time does somebody die when we're trying to get him over here? Okay, I need to start looking around close. The Howling Bogs, you do not have a wife. I could use the hook. You're not gonna like this, but if I could manage to somehow marry my sister to him, I don't know how I feel about it, but it's fine. I think we'll be all right there. I do need to make him like us because that hook is nice, but I think it's just a regular hook, right? It's a weak hook. It's not a strong hook. If it was a strong hook, that's a different story. I could try to... I can't fabricate because I already fabricated a hook. I already have a hook on him. Maybe... How much men does he have? He's only got 300. I could just take the land. But I don't think that's in my best interest. There's no reason for me to do that. But I do want to maybe put someone over here with him. I want it in my family, though. Yeah, he really doesn't like me. This is close enough. I mean, 142. I would just need to... The faith. The faith is the issue. The faith is the issue to everybody. The faith is the issue to everyone, man. See, even Illyria doesn't like us because of our faith. So if we tried to arrange a marriage for our sister for somebody of him, he doesn't like this. I'm not going to do this one, but yeah, faith. Faith differs. Tolos is no longer with us. What about you? Do you still follow the Tolos? Tolosi? Yeah, 14 Heavenly Wisdoms. Manteris Trials. So the Black Cliff could marry to us, but you don't have anybody to marry because you're too old to have children. Your primary heir is... Who is this? Not married, and she's 55, but she does have a child who's 30, who has a child who's 11, who is Manteris, Mantarian Trials. And she's scaly, inbred, lisping, spindly, burned, and stuttering. This might be the worst child I've ever seen in this game. Oh my god. That child's terrible. You got siblings. Queen Kala of Manteris. Golden Gardens. Yeah, all these kids are going to be Mantarian Trials. God. You see how hard this is for me? This piece of land right here, number one, is terribly located because I either have to go up and go through three pieces of land, which now, truly, if I needed to go somewhere, I can come out this way, go out on the water, and then go up to Manteris and go around. Which this might be dangerous here through Draconis. But I can't cross this water, which really sucks. Okay. So, yeah. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to unpause. We need to just make a little bit of money. And once I make some money, I think we're going to do some of these activities. I think we're going to do some hunts. Mainly just to try to get a little bit extra prestige. And get some artifacts that I potentially could sell. This swordsman armor, guys, I don't know where I got this. The artifact will disappear upon a succession. I will not be able to keep this. I don't know where it came from, but I'm able to sell it through the artifact thing. You guys let me know what you think I should do with it, unless she somehow dies this episode. If she dies this episode, well, we don't get that. But if she doesn't die this episode, then we might be able to sell that or something. Just let me know what you guys think we should do with that. We'll go 3 speed. But not an education found in Cinder Hall was perhaps to visit Lord Zanero for a time. Is that house? Oh, you may go. Actually, yes. You may go. You are my heir, and I do not like them traveling, but there should be no reason why she should travel through any lands except for ours. Travel this way, take off, and go there. Do not go through this land. Do not go through this land. I'm going to look and see where she's traveling. She's going through this land. Why? Why? Why wouldn't you just go here? What is the point of that? And she's damn near dead. Look at her, wounded. I can't catch a break. Why would you go through here? This is... I might take this land specifically just to make it safe. Oh, perfect. Yeah, actually, that is exactly what I needed. We're going on a hunt. We're going to hunt in... Is there any really good ones? There's a major road on this one, which is good. And that's just various faction influence hunt success, or factors. We'll actually go hunt in Zaylor here, which that's a 31% chance. So even my own lands are dangerous. These two, this piece of land here, I need to put something here to keep it from being super dangerous. But I should be able to, that's just what, Highlands? Should be able to throw on the Mountaineer, which drops it to 2%. And that's perfect. It's a 2% or 2-piece. We'll go up to that. Go to this. Actually, we could just max these because it's not going to cost anything more. And we'll travel. All right. Lands of the Long Summer. Hopefully I don't get any other pop-ups. A 2% chance of danger would be insane to get hurt too. All right, we need to pause. I do not have a Master of the Hunt. I need to get one of those real quick. Yeah, my daughter's... Let's just do my daughter's husband. That's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do my daughter's husband. That should boost our chance up to like a 50 or maybe or something maybe. 45, okay. Let's hunt something less dangerous because everything over here is dangerous. So let's just go for a hare. Yeah. Because I'm trying not to die and not have all my kids die. Any of these increase the chance without paying somebody. All right, we'll do that. I don't want to pay anybody. We don't have the gold for that. All right, Balon, my guest, I'm guessing killed him. Yeah, Balon is just a guest of mine. Or not Balon, this guy's just a guest of mine, Suricho. Was this my father's friend, Suricho? No, I think this is just a regular, another guy, so... Oh, this works. I get a weak hook on him. Perfect. I'm gonna charge him money. All right, 22 days left. After we ride, steady mind the ditch or this way. Let's do this. Success increases a little bit. I gain a little more stress though. It's only 50% chance right now, so that's... This might be rough. 66% chance or patience. Worked a little bit, so it's up to 60% chance. 8 days, 7 days. Wow, 60% chance, and we still can't do it. I think she might be the most unlucky character I've ever seen. All right, we had a little crash there. It happens every once in a while whenever that's just like too much stuff's going on at once. We should be able to get the same things. But we just get an extra reroll of the hunt now. He dies. Hide the body. Got another hook. After we ride, increased chance. You may actually get the exact same everything, which would kind of be cool. Patience should solve it. Yep, we got that one again. We actually may get all of the same things. It's gone. Okay. All right, well, that's kind of impressive that we got the exact same. Leave it behind us, finish the hunt. Let's get back home. We are home, can go back inside. Where's my daughter? Raise a glass to Chief Aronos. Perfect, lose some stress. Where's my daughter? She is still over in Illyria. She's still wounded, but it's only been a little bit, I think. It's only been like maybe 6 months or something, or 4 months since she left. So she may be back here shortly. I just wish she would take this route. Why does she got to go through here? Plus, she's probably not taking any extra help. I hate how the AI does that. You're traveling. Put some stuff on, not to die. Yeah, we'll actually 5 gold. I don't even know who you are, but 5 gold's 5 gold. So, and we also have another hook on that one guy. Who was he again? Wait, who are you? Oh, Sweet. Here we go. Blackmail, 90% chance of accepting. I don't think he's got the gold, but I'll take the hook anyway. Yeah, he's got no gold. We got 5 more here. Chieftain of the Howling Bog has 0 gold. Yep. And I don't think I can do anything with these. Yeah, no. Okay. Cool. Is he still in prison? He is not. Oh, 90%. Oh. Okay. Well, I saved your life and then you did that. Let's see. I got a little hook on you. And that's not going to work. Wait. Did he declined it? What are your traits anyway, actually? Absolutely terrible. And you're a murderer. Can I abduct him? Very easy, 3 months, 70 secrecy. No, I don't really care to do that. Just let him go. It's whatever. I'm not trying to be revengeful and stuff right now. My daughter back here yet? No, she's still there. Pregnant again. For how long? 5 months. So she must have gotten pregnant right before she left. How long is she going to be there? It doesn't really say, but I guess she'll be back shortly. It's been 3-speed for a minute now. We're up to about 50 gold. I would like to upgrade a few more of these pieces here. Maybe walls and towers give us a little more danger, -1. 13 gold, which would be nice. Yeah, I think we'll go with that actually. Extra 0.13 gold. Howling Bog's here. He's not marrying. He's back to this land. He's no longer in prison. It would be really nice to be able to oh, it's unknown organized first faith or first God's faith. He's just a random faith like that. I don't know. We may actually remove him. The Howling Bog's culture. Yeah. I actually am going to remove him. I don't like that he has those unless I go in and change it or, give it to somebody because this is a bug. These are not right. I think I am going to go ahead and remove it and then give it to somebody that has like Volantis or something. So that way, like the Valentine, I think is what it's called, right? Or whatever these are. All right, in the middle of changing this, our daughter got this. So I just wanted to go ahead and point this out that she is coming to an end and she is heading this way. All right, went ahead and took care of that. Now we have Lady Jamala here of House Mulstock. She basically just went as Volantis, took this from the land, granted it to her. She already had a child, which is great. She has a former spouse. Just gives it a little bit of a story behind her, so that's kind of cool. Very low army, but Volantis will probably end up stepping in and taking this, most likely. So yeah. I don't know if Volantis has a claim to this. Nope, just the sun. As you can see, conquered, granted. I granted it to this guy and I didn't like it, so I redid it again. But anyway, yep, so that's where we are at with that. Our daughter is back home. if I'm not mistaken. No, she is traveling. She is leaving, going through the stupidest way she could go. If this daughter dies, I may just throw a big fit and be done with this damn playthrough, guys. I'm not kidding. I'm so tired of my people dying for absolutely no reason other than the fact that they decide to travel through the dumbest shit in the world. All right, she's an Ashlore. Okay, she's back into our lands. That's a 35% chance right here. And Remus's Folly. Okay, she's made it back. She's still pregnant. We have our Vienna Cynder here. We are going to go ahead and give her a guardian, which will be me. I think my traits are pretty good for that. We will go ahead and do that. And then on top of that, we are going to, let me grab her again, grab her child. We are going to go down the Intrigue path for her daughter. Reason we're doing an Intrigue path for is because of the fact that my Intrigue is 25. Her Intrigue is 13. So in reality, it's kind of the family thing to go down that for the women. And then for our son, Titus is 12. Not terrible in stewardship. You know, it's average. His wife or his betrothed is now almost of age. We will be marrying him to our other daughters. Or actually, no, we're not going to be marrying him to our other daughters because we don't have any. We'll probably just get 2 or 3 lowborns to marry him to. I think that's going to be probably our best bet there. We just need to make some money, so let's 5-speed it. And then we will probably build the walls and towers here. We're just kind of strengthening our main castle for the most part right now. It's kind of our best thing to do. I can actually demand another 7 gold from this girl. I'll take it. I mean, it could be 20, but 7 works. We're up to 1,100 men. They're back up to 4,700, so we're out of the picture of fighting them for now. Unless Mantaris decides they want to attack him. If they attack him, which this guy's still somehow alive, if they do attack him, then we will be waiting for his military to get absolutely demolished, and then we will be trying to take them on. We'll actually go and try to take over that land. Now, I'm going to need some army. I have no military. It's straight levies right now, so really I'm not doing much of anything. She has given birth to a son. All right, and as you guys know, I am slowly running out of names. I only have 1 more for a son, and it is actually Baylor by Alton. Actually, I have to check that because does that look right? Is that how he spelled it? I want to make sure that he spelled Baylor the same way. I wrote it down, but I have an I in there for some reason. In my list, I guess I mistyped. I need to check that real quick. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, and I spelled it wrong. That's why. That's better. That's why it looked weird. Because I am dyslexic. Anyway, okay, so now we have two siblings. What's this? Rose tea. I gained rose tea for 7 years, and I lose some stress. I have several herbalists and physicians tell me that the tea made from the petals of the fruit and the rose have a number of beneficial medicinal properties. When mixed together with other herbs and medicinal properties are further enhanced. It is a good thing I'm drinking some today then. So now we have another male, another boy in our family. We will not be getting a spouse, but doing a guardian. And I want him silver-tongued. I have a feeling that I'm just going to push him down diplomacy then. It's probably a little early for it, but honestly, I feel like that's kind of a good idea. What's my diplomacy? That's the worst diplomacy I've ever seen. Greedy, shy, rakish, and milk of the poppy addict. Wow. All right, let's go with the diplomacy side of things. His father is a good diplomacy person. Perfect. Keep gaining some gold. I think we can actually go ahead and upgrade this walls and towers. Yep, gives us another little bit of garrison size. Is there anything better than that? Let's see. For 75 gold, what is this? Oh, my daughter is now of age. Perfect. Adequate bargainer, level 2. I got another perk. We're going to go down. Increase the probability of spies discovering secrets and schemes. That's great. I actually should probably start doing that again to make some money. Give me 1 sec. We're gonna go find some secrets in Illyria again. All right, now what was I doing? I think I was looking at my... Yes, you. Got my... Yep, Marion. Don't need a spouse yet. Okay. I was looking at something, but now I don't remember what it was. Oh, Cynder Hall. Building the next building. Is there anything in here that's going to give us more levies? Because this just gives us stationed things. Hunting ground gives us 13 plus 100. Defender advantage plus 2 and hostile raid time is plus 10. I think those are the only ones. Militia camps is plus 200 levies. Grand tournaments cost less. Dangers -1. Yeah, I think we're just going to go with the fortifications, the walls and towers. And then the next building, or the next thing that'll be upgraded is going to be these two buildings will both get something built. I need to build something here. So 90 for outposts. Yeah, 90 for outposts at both, most likely. I think we're going to do that. 90 for outposts at both. Or hill forts. Maybe we'll go hill forts for both. Why doesn't this have hill forts? I wonder. It's kind of odd. Yeah, let's see if we get any secrets. We'll wait for this to be built up. This will take us about 17 months. Hopefully I can get a handful of secrets that I can actually, you know, make some money off of without spending a lot of money to do it. That's kind of the problem I'm finding, is that I'm finding secrets, but I'm finding secrets on people that have no money. And that doesn't help me. Though the hooks might not be a bad thing to have. I'm just kind of stuck at 20 there for a second. Who are you? Is Court Smith. Now, I feel like he's going to have some gold. He does. See it done. 25 for a strong hook. Let me get some payments, please. That's half that money back. I got to wait 5 more years to get another bit of money, but I can continuously hit him with that every 5 years now. Any of my other hooks ready to go? No. All right, we'll keep looking, and we'll see what we can get. This is up to 13 months. Oh, what is this? My son, Eric's, and my sister. He went at her with a knife. Oh, God. And they hate each other now. All right, the house unity is moving. Let's check our unity. We need to keep this up. What's this? Cooperate your house members to increase control through the realm. Encourage house to improve the economy. House Cynder gains encouraged economy, which is rulers will adopt a builder, economical archetype, and steward +1. Yeah, I like that. Promoted development. I like that more. Yeah, I like the development thing, because it does boost development a little bit. Development growth is basically 0 across the board on these. This is level 3 there. Oh. The constant disrespect from my physician. She won't listen to me, Denise shouted. Enraged as she stormed into my study. It took a fair amount of calming and cajoling, but eventually I learned the source of Denise's ear was none other than my personal physician, Elena. Denise, you need to learn to handle the situation better. She doesn't understand. She gains some diplomacy lifestyle. Doesn't progress. She loses a little bit, or she gains a little bit. She doesn't understand. I expected that. I just check the lands, see if there's anything going on around us. All right, so there's something going on down here. It looks like Oros is attacking them. So we need to go ahead and... She's attacking them for slaves. You know what? That's fine. It's just slaves. I don't know where you're getting slaves from. there's no land, like they don't have any, there's no holdings in any of these lands here that you're attacking. So you're just wasting time, I guess. Whatever. Vagon, his spy master, doesn't have gold, but it is his spy master. It'd be nice to have a strong hook on his spy master. Hmm. Yeah, sure. I'll pay 25 gold to have a strong hook on him. Yeah, it's gonna hurt us a little bit in the money category. But we now have a strong hook on the our liege's what's it called? Who is this? Tikkum. Lost against Chiefess Utul and the Conquest clan of Mukuku. All right, well, let's see where that's at. Where are you at? You're over here. Okay, so that's the thing. I don't care about these kind of conquests. These are fine because these are gaining the settlements. That's a special building. So that's kind of actually not a bad thing for it to be. These have some big castles in here, though. Looks like she's building castles. Yeah, I really just don't want to click on her stuff because I'm gonna forget to do certain things and locations. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of just wanting to go through and give all this land to random people and let them fight over it because she's going to continue to lose wars and stuff. Over here, we're fine. Nobody's going to be attacking that. These here, we just give the rest of these lands away or let them take them the way they are. These lands here, well, Oros expanding wouldn't be a bad idea if they expanded like to here. You know, so Oros, if it expanded just a couple pieces, that's not a big deal to me. But if Oros all of a sudden had 12 pieces of land, that's a little bit outrageous. It really wouldn't make any sense. You know, Illyria expanding down here also really wouldn't make too much sense. Manteris grabbing these lands would. Let's take a look and see how this is going. You're 17 now. And I could arrange a marriage. I got a granddaughter. I have a courtier's 11. This would be no alliance. She wouldn't accept this. Even though I don't even think I would do that. So 17 has this sibling. Which, honestly, I could marry one of the younger kids. Once my son comes of age, I can marry the younger kids to him as the secondary wives. Melis here, she's pretty good. Like 17 diplomacy and 14 intrigue. 17 diplomacy is really good. Does that beat my diplomacy? No, it doesn't. All right, we are back to good there. His captain of the house has no secrets, has no gold. I'm not spending gold on people that have no gold. Give me one on him again. That would be nice to have another hook on him. Yeah, this guy is now just wandering. I still have a hook on him though. His spy master doesn't have any money. That doesn't help. I can't. Oh, I can blackmail. What is this? The lover's secret. That's going to give me 2, is it not? That gives me these. Yeah, it gives me this girl. She doesn't have any gold, but who was your lover's secret with? Magister Keanu the Seducer. I got a hook on him, but he's so far away that I can't use it. Where are you at? You're way over here in Pentos. Well, that doesn't help. I would like to try to marry. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Okay, hold on. So this is his original. These are his original daughters, which are probably not going to be able to marry into my family. Yeah, probably not going to be allowed to marry into my family unless, well, my son needs to come of age first. 14. I'd like for this guy to, I'd like him to start maybe doing some stuff around our, recruit him as a spy because it's my son. There's a grand tournament. I'm not traveling. Kind of stuck here. Yeah, I don't really have much to do. How much stress do we have? We're stressed, but not terrible. We'll go ahead and do that. All right, not much more to do there. Perfect. What are we at here? Almost done with that. Now, for spies, I'd like to send him off to go do some stuff, but I don't know if you can even do that. I've never really used the spy network all that much. Now, this one's almost done again. Maybe I'll get like somebody. I had an alliance. Oh, I had an alliance with her. She is. Oh, dead. That was the final person in their dynasty. They're in a different dynasty now. No, they're not. Oh yeah, they are. They went to a different dynasty. So that dynasty, the one that I'm. Oh, I could make my daughter pay me 20 gold. I'd lose the hook on her. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't wanna. I don't wanna do that to my children. I need to save those hooks anyway. All right, this got 4 months left. Nothing. Okay, we'll switch you, but then instantly go send you to Mentaurus to start doing that. Up to 19 gold. How is Titos coming? Titos is 14 still. I need you to be 15 already. 13th of the 9th moon. We've got about about five more months, I think. All right, those are constructed. That should boost me to 2.4 gold. It's 4 gold a month, which is great. No gold, no gold. Some gold, but I can't use it until the 5th moon of 171. I could use it on my sister. Sircho has no gold. Could use it on my. I got Melis and I got Danis, both of them. Oh, this guy, you got any gold? No. Nobody here has gold that I can take. Ooh. The Howling Bog Associate Valerian hybridization. Okay. That's a weird one. I didn't expect that to happen. Yeah, I didn't really think that too much. That's probably going to die out eventually. Ooh. A person willing to be a spy for me. I like that. She will serve me well. A seductress. Has a couple kids. Okay. Ooh. I need to know that. Pause. That's going to give me like 200 gold right there. Did already find out about it? Where's he at? Right here. Here you. Nope, that's not you. There it is. Murdered Renea Redback. I'm gonna blackmail him. It's an 80% chance, but I don't know if this will hit. If he declines it, he may be really pissed off and come try to kill me. All right, let's see what happens. I've gained the blackmail hook on him. He'll accept this, but does he have any gold? He doesn't, but I will blackmail him anyway. He'll gain some gold. You expose Magister. Ah, he doesn't want me. Okay, I'll just expose it then. Whatever, that's fine. But we are going to go ahead and get this guy to give me some gold. He has a single gold. We'll wait. We'll wait till he has a little more gold. He's going to gain some gold pretty fast. I wonder how much. He's gaining 8.5 a month. Yeah, we'll wait like a little while. How convincing was this? Characters are generally more willing to spy for me. Okay. So he is just a monster up there. He just kills anybody he doesn't like. So this is the only child to for this person. No, keep going. All right, we need to sit for a sec. Who is your father? Your father is him with her. But he is married to Mistress Alora, and she has these children. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So that's her kids. No. That is her kids. Yes. Okay, so Mistress Belza, her kids are 9 and 14. Now, she is the same age as Titus, right? No, Titus is 15. Titus will be of age next month or next year. So we'll be good there. So these are built, getting me some more gold. I'm hoping that the king up here, he gains some gold pretty fast, can get me upwards of 100, 100 gold or so. Where's he at? Marine Harbor. He's in Marine. Okay. No, now he's home. So he gains gold pretty decently fast. I need to get him up to 135 gold before I press that secret. Ruderio. What is his thing? He has no gold. I'm not doing that. Yeah, 134 gold would be very, very nice. I just need to keep an eye on his gold, and once he hits 135, I'll go ahead and pull it. Okay, the family feast, cacophony. I think that's how you say that. The family gathered this evening to repass the cindering hall, or in Cinder Hall's great hall. And right from the start, it was a madhouse. My good son Marion wolfed down the meal as if he were in danger of running out of food, and everybody stared at him. Aunt Ranny's played cruel games, bringing up old arguments and watching the family argue as she sat back and smiled. Wow, that sounds like her. Also, my elder son, Eric, stood up at one point and began screaming in tongues until finally the rest of us were able to calm him down. Oh, okay. Everyone was shouting, and the cacophony grew so annoying. I finally raised my voice and commanded them all to be silent. I may have said something that I regret, but I simply had to be out of that place. Why is he chanting? Oh God. Write down in my journal, please. A few days ago, I was having a conversation with somebody. It wasn't an intense quarrel by any means, but the discussion had gotten a little heated at some points. And the other person made a good argument that I didn't have any comebacks even though I knew they were wrong. Just today, while I was going about my business, I finally thought of the proper counter argument that I could have used in that conversation. That's funny. Gained a little stress from that, I think. All right, so we're up to about 50 gold ourselves. So he's gaining gold just as fast as we are. But he's already almost past us. He gains it so fast. All right, what are we looking like here? Oros is just slowly beating all of these lands. It's kind of funny. Oh, a peasant rabble has started in Israelis. Why? Popular opinion. Okay, that makes sense. Actually, I understand these two, to be honest. That kind of makes a little bit of sense. Let's go ahead and get our sister to go do that. And I need to figure out something to do here. The greedy trait's going to end up hurting us very badly. She is not greedy, which is great. I'm very happy about that. Which is great. Popular opinion does not go down with her. They grow up fast. Okay, so now, level 2 in both of those things. Pause. We need to secure this family. Oh, they're not married because I didn't do the betrothal yet. All right, go to you. Titos. Titos is now married. Murder Elena. Okay. I don't really care. I think that was one of my courtiers anyway, or something. I don't know. Anyway, I need to go to you. Go to secondary spouses. Wait a minute. Is there something going on here that I'm not seeing? Why is he not able to have a secondary spouse? I'm not sure. I thought he could have multiple spouses. Isn't there a decision or something like that? Like dragon wives. It's concubines. How does this work again? Do they not have multiple spouses? I thought they usually did have multiple spouses. No, they don't. I don't know why. Yeah, they don't have multiple spouses. Do I want to bring dragon wives back? Multiple wives. I can take multiple husbands. I'm not really sure why. I'm not really sure why my son can't. What about my sister? Can she marry multiple people? Whoa, wait a minute. Lord Master Casto of Tyroshi Landing. A potential alliance with City of Tyroshi Landing, but that's a potential alliance with a far superior military than us. Wait a minute. They will be born into House Cynder. They don't care either way. I do get an alliance with this part of the Targaryen family. This would be a pretty good. This would be a really good alliance, actually. 3,300 men is, whew, that's pretty good. What are you at? You have 1,000. Yeah, 3,300 men is just too good to pass up. They're not going to have any kids. But this is a amazing, that military strength. If he can make it to me, we actually be pretty good. It's a long trip for the military. Wait a minute. Is there any... He's lowborn. He's not Targaryen, but because he is the lord of... He's the lord, right? No, he's the master of arms. Lord Master Casso. He holds the city of Tyroshi Landing. So he won't leave. She will actually leave to him, I think, right? I'm going to do it. Let's see what happens. All right. I've got an alliance. Landed spouse, Master Casso. My sister leaves our council, which is fine. Can she make it out of our land, though? I'm okay with this. I actually will take this. Because of the reality of things, I need some alliances, and she's a pretty good... She's made it out of our lands. Hallelujah. Okay. She's got to make it out of the Harling Bog, too. All right, we're good. So now we have an alliance with not the Targaryens, but a decent army. We'll put our daughter here. Not a very good marshal, but it's better than nothing. This is a nice alliance. We've kind of strengthened ourselves a little bit here with that marriage. It just came out of nowhere. Got some good reach then, so we can reach all the way to Tyrosh, which is... I was not expecting that. Maybe it's because the Seven Kingdoms now reaches here. Wow, there's a lot of Targaryen lowborn. This is a Targaryen right here. This is House Targaryen. Rhaelor Targaryen. I can arrange a marriage with him. My granddaughter. See, it's the stupid. Oh no, it's not. Reluctant to agree to a betrothal for Rhaegar or Rhaelor because it does not reinforce or help make an alliance. Okay, but has touch of Valyrian beauty in him. Wait, let's take a look around here for a quick second. Let's see. What do we have? Since these are all Targaryen. So this is Balerion, and then we got Magon. Magon. Oh my god, look at this. These are beautiful, 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 beautiful perks. Not gonna like it. Doesn't do an alliance because it's not my son. Whatever. That's fine. We did get a nice alliance, so my sister will make it there shortly. How much gold does he have? He has 103. Yeah, he'll make that in like 3 more months. We'll be able to go ahead and pull that from him. She stopped. That sucks. She got caught. We're gonna use this money to upgrade both of these buildings with one building, because that's gonna be so helpful whenever he hits that amount of money. Go to 5 speed. Once we upgrade these 2 runes, I did say that we weren't going to do anything about Oros, but this is just raiding. Raiding wilderness for survivors, for slaves. It's not really doing much. Somebody wanting to murder my son. All right, hold on. We're going to pause that real quick. What are we at? Or schemes. Murder Elena is only negative 25, 27. We're going to do this, which now makes it almost impossible. Oh, look at that. It was my son-in-law. Oh, my spy master came to me. This is my spy master. That he is my good son, Marion, is against my... Okay, that's fine. I don't actually care about that. I'm not going to accuse him because at the end of the day, he's my daughter's son, and he likes me and I like him. I don't like her and she don't like me, so whatever. And I'm going to pardon him because he's a good person. My son will pay me 20 gold because I need money. And he will pay me 20 gold because I need money. All right. And King Vimian is almost... How old is King Vimian? He is poor. He's wheezing. He's infirm. He's stubborn. So he ain't dying. I'm going to pull the trigger here just in a second. 131. Just watching that gold for just a sec. There he goes. All right. We're going to demand the payment. Perfect. 250 gold. That's honestly kind of it changes a lot because we could upgrade some stuff here. I need some gold. I need straight gold. Hill Farms sounds like a good idea. It's cheap. It's 0.18 per month. But Hunting Grounds is 0.13, but gives us levies. Blacksmiths is way too expensive. Windmills are too expensive. Gives a massive development growth, though. Supply and holding tax goes up. We're putting windmills in there. Sorry, I could not pass that up. Windmills are amazing. Do windmills here too when I get the chance. 178 gold. We're just gonna wait for that. So scheme at court that Talene is scheming against my son. We will throw her in jail though. All right, we're gonna pause. What are you? Oh, there is a settlement here. Okay, she put down settlements everywhere again. All right. Man, that's going to be so much fun. I may have to just take all this land slowly, and as they're taken by different people, I'm probably going to pull them away and give them away. I think that's just the best way to do this. I'm not going to be able to continuously stop all these settlements from popping up again like they are. They're popping up everywhere again. That's a lot of people I have to pull that stuff from. It's going to suck. I kind of hate that kind of happened, but I mean, people are moving in. It's fine. Yeah, let's let her do what she wants to do. Successful development, possibly, or doesn't work out. Successful. Prepared heir. Perfect. We did lose our steward. We're going to go ahead and reassign that with Titus. Prisoners, she's just going to die. Oh, I gained some stress from that. Oops. I do have some courtiers here, which we want to bring in. He's 52, he's 50, he's 44. Are you married? You were not. How old are you? 14. We're going to marry you to... Oh, you're intelligent. We'll marry you. 51 to 14. I'm not going to... Yeah, we're not really going to, we're not going to think about that one. How old are you? 54. Just finding the younger women. I should have married her off a long time ago. There's not a lot of men to marry them off to. So, okay. You're up to 4,700. But it's your Illyrian crossbows are what's kind of killing me here. The Illyrian crossbows are deadly. It's not fun, truly. What if I tried to marry one of my... Do I have a son or a daughter I can marry you two? No. Of course, they just don't like me. Well, perfect. Hopefully that will spark some more kids being born into our court here. I could bring a couple of these people in. Let's go ahead and get you. We'll bring you in and marry you to that girl. What's her name? Neri. She's probably too old. She already had a spouse. He died at 60. We'll marry you to you and hope that maybe she's not too old to have a child. Maybe she is, maybe she's not. I really don't like this. I wish they would stop. He's going to just walk all over the place just for raiding people. That Maelys, he is certain that Maelys, my own daughter, is scheming against my personal physician. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to accuse her. I don't like the physician. I'm actually going to fire the physician because she's good at what she does, but I'm not going to, I'm not going to do anything to my own family. I already lose too many people. New liege. So he died. Okay. Give this a sec. He's dead. His regent. I might be able to sneak my way in now. Yeah, it's not going to work. That's terrible. That's not going to work. That would be crazy if I actually managed to get him as my thing. I could raid, but I couldn't raid. There's no way I could raid. Look at all this money though, just sitting here. I could divulge my culture and add rating. I've got 2,000. Yeah, we could get rid of, let's see. Blood of the Old, Cloaked by the Doom, Malleable Invaders. I'm not really worried about the invaders side of things. Let's do... I'm pretty sure there's a Raiders one, right? Is there a Raider one? I'm looking, hold on. It's going to cost me a lot of prestige, but if I find one that actually has the Raider tradition, then I'll actually use it. I don't know if there is or not. I could have swore there is one that's like raiding. A trial by combat. That's funny. Blood cultist, blood of dragon, brindled skin. Freehold legacy. I'd love to take that one eventually. Do our culture and everything is that. We got the concubines. Yeah, I don't see it. I probably am just missing it. It's probably one of these. But I could have swore there was a one that did that. But either way, I am gonna go ahead and take the established dragon wives. And just I wonder if that's actually gonna do anything. Sometimes these things are broken, then it doesn't work. I think we already have it, but I don't think I can do it for him. Or for her. I think I can only do it. Yeah, I can only do it for the ruler, I guess. Yeah, Howling Bogs was taken by Atlantis. And Magister Vimian now has taken hold of Howling Bogs. Oh man, they're really closing in on me here, guys. Okay. How far until this is done? That's gonna take 3 years, so we're not gonna do anything with that yet. I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. We've made some good money. We've kind of fixed our family a little bit. This episode, I think we had one death. If I'm not mistaken, we had a single death, which I'm actually very happy about. That's a lot better than what we've been having. We had a single death, which was a marriage to Lady Valena here. And then we actually got an insanely good allied um, alliance with the city of Tyroshi Landing, which gave us an alliance with them. They have a whopping 3,300 men. We do not have any gold to create any men at arms, but I think that next episode we should start focusing. I lost a little bit of gold and I don't know why. Our domain is still the same. I don't know why we lost gold there, but or per month. Maybe it's the court positions. 0.3. No. Not sure. There's got to be something, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Maybe it's the building. I'm not sure. But yeah, this simple windmill will help a lot with this holding alone. Plus increasing the holding tax by +6, development growth +6. I'll build that here as well. And then I think as we gain money, I'm going to start putting some into here. I'd like to start getting us a handful of these regiments and get us some of these. So that way we can start raiding. Or not raiding, but not raiding. Trying to siege. Because to become independent, we have to siege the High Lordship Illyria. And the only way to do that is to wait for them to try to attack them. If they don't, then I have to get a bunch of men. I have to really strengthen us quite a bit. That's going to be an expensive upgrade, but it will give us garrison and levies upgrades, which would be pretty nice. Plus a small boost in our money. But I mean, that's a small castle. It's a large keep now. So that'd be great. If we can get these all three to large keeps eventually and slowly start expanding down, which what I'm going to end up doing is probably go through over the next couple episodes and just take care of these again. I don't know why they keep popping up. I know it's because she's basically, she is playing as a character. So she's putting stuff down. See, this one has another one here too. Or that's a camp. But yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm glad we didn't have as much death this episode. We will start looking to our faith and culture things. That's something that we do need to start doing. It's such a difficult thing for us to do because number one, our culture. I don't even know what this guy's. What are you looking at? Nothing there. Our cultural head's not even doing anything with the fascination. But yeah, so our culture being Associate Valerian, we could switch up our culture. That's something that we probably should do. maybe merging it with the Illyrian culture eventually, since they are our form hybrid culture. I would need, ooh, see, Illyrian. What if I granted one of their kids one of my pieces of land? Would they convert the culture maybe? And then I went to war and took it back from the. I don't know. We'd have to figure that out. It's something that's not going to happen for a long time, or at least the next handful of episodes for sure. But we need to start strengthening our lands. We've already got the 3 castles. We're starting to put some money into them now. We do have our first alliance. Hopefully, that's going to help us. I'd probably get one more alliance for. I don't know. Maybe I can try to get an alliance out of one of our kids. Maybe Tytos's kid, if they have a child soon, maybe I can have him get an alliance for us, maybe a couple thousand men, and then we could probably try to take on Illyria then with all of our men. We'll just have them come here, and then we'll march on them. But that's for another episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.